Oh no. Everybody like to eat chitlins. Just look at that. Happy Thanksgiving.
A lot of y'all probably don't know better. So I plan to put you on, dog. If you ever order crab and it's got that shit on it, right? Those are parasites. Throw that shit in the garbage. Do not eat it.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. I'm Tazier Gabar from Prophets to Babylon, Waco, Texas. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation on down to the hopefully elect. Scattered abroad, pushing out this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Jake, leave that damn pig alone. Alright, and that's going to be the title of this video. Jake, leave that damn pig alone. You know, because that pig, you know, brothers have made countless videos on this. That pig is not meant to be consumed. Alright, you got this damn Thanksgiving holiday where our people are celebrating the slaughter of the tribe of Gad, the so-called Native Indians. All right, and the main thing Jake is so, focused about within the meal is, eating, that pork. Jake has the ham, the chitlins, like that guy in the first video. All right, he had a whole pot of chitlins, And how could you even consume that and you see what it is, You saw him squeezing, squeezing out the whatchamacallit, and then the whole bucket just got waste, which is basically shit inside of it. Esau has dumbed down our nation so bad that Jake is out here eating shit. Literally. Alright. Oh, going back. This is gonna be another going back to the basic video. This is Leviticus 11 and 7. And the swine is the pig. Though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean unto you. Alright, and when you read like the third verse, it says, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. So we are allowed to eat any animals that has a cloven foot and cheweth the cud, which is the grass. All right. And whatsoever parteth the hoof, So a cloven-footed animal, like a cow, for example, and it parteth the hoof. It has a split between it. And cheweth the grass, the cud. All right, that's what's clean. And the Lord gave us these dietary laws, so we'll be healthy, And He created these animals like the pigs, not to be eaten, but to clean the earth, which is why they bottom feeders. All right, but that history also comes from slavery, because what Esau would do, he would force us to eat the pig, because he knew us eating the pig is sinning against our power. All right. He did everything in his will to not keep us from doing the law, statutes, and commandments, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you know. And that stuck with Jake all the way until present day, which Jake, they don't care for one. And a lot of them don't even know this, you know. Which is why you got the obese Jake and the, you know, a lot of Israelites are super fat, like fucking 300, 400, 500 pounds, you know. This Deuteronomy 14. Deuteronomy 14:8. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you. Ye should not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. So although it divideth the hoof, but it don't chew the cud, you know. Pigs are known to be found having all types of parasites, pus, you know, all types of diseases found within this animal. You know, whenever they get delivered in the slaughter in a meat market or whatever, you know, the butcher has to cut it up. They be finding all types of tapeworms, all types of stuff in these animals, and Jake is consuming it. When I say Jake, I'm talking about you Israelites, you know. We say Jake short for Jacob. Man. All right, and another common thing our people would like to eat is the seafood, which I'm gonna get that. Leviticus 11:9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales. All right, it's not rocket science. Whatever fish that has both fins on it and scales is clean. In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. All right, it's a reason why, you know, Esau has shrimp, crab, and lobster and catfish in these so-called, you know, high-end restaurants, and they make it super high, you know, because they know Jake is a flashy people, a flashy nation, and plus they had these rappers set up going to these places. You see them with plastic wrapped around their hands, and they got a big ass lobster, and they, you know, snapping the legs and juice flying over the place, and they sucking the juice out. All right, and that's why the ocean is the way it is, because, you know, people out here eating the animals that's supposed to clean the ocean. All right, I said the animals, the sea creatures that's put in the ocean. You got niggas, well, Esau's is catching them and putting them in these restaurants. All right, for you. But like I was saying with these celebrities, you know, and they posted on the Instagram, and Jake following behind them. That's what they do. You know, you see Jake in these so-called high dollar restaurants with eating what they think is delicacy, which is really, you basically eating shit that's gonna fuck your body up. All right, it's not a delicacy. All right, and for the women, you eating all that, you know, crabs, lobsters, that's ultimately making your box smell like no fish. Not to be graphic, but no, that's the truth. No, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and tight ass shorts and pants. That's cutting off circulation, from your box. It's not a good combination, which is why a lot of these women be walking around smelling a foul smell, which that slang, you are what you eat, is true. The Lord gave us clean fish that we are allowed to eat. The thing is with Israel, y'all are eating the fish, not the fish, but the stuff the Lord told us not to eat. So not only are you sinning against the Lord, you are damaging your bodies. Which is why I want to say the average Jake is obese. Well, not average. I say about 2 out of every 4 or something like that. You see people in America. People in America are the most out of shape people there is compared to these other countries. You go to Russia, you ain't gonna see too many big ass fat people walking around. Damn Russians be running up mountains and eating bricks, fighting in the snow. They be doing all types of stuff. Brazil, you go to Brazil, they in shape. Colombia, all right, they have their legs and stuff muscled up in shape. You come to America, you see My 600-Pound Life. They got a whole damn TV show about it. All right, that's why the Lord gave us dietary laws, so there wouldn't be no My 600-Pound Life. But that's that's what Babylon, what's it called? Babylon the Great produced. America. Obesity. Verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye should not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. All right, we are not supposed to be eating this garbage. All right, also it ultimately come from our enemies, Esau, Edom. Whenever we was physically in slavery, I want to say, because we still in slavery mentally, but whenever Esau brought us over here, he was forcing us to eat that. And through the generations, we gravitated. Esau putting it in our food, what they call soul food restaurants, a liquor store, and then a church. You get spiritually drunk off Jesus, white Jesus, which is the damn devil, Cedric Borgia. And then after church, you go and get physically drunk, And then on top of that, they putting crack and heroin in the damn streets, with guns and unmarked vans, and that was the tactics of Esau back in the day, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. All right. The ghettos, destroy Jake. But with that, Lord willing, this video is edifying. Just keeping it short and simple. Israel, you are allowed to eat any animals that is cloven-footed, that part of the hoof, meaning it has the split in between, and chew at the cud, the grass. All right. Deer, cow, chicken. Which Jake likes. They'll find any type of way to try to justify a pig for being clean. They'll say a chicken is a scavenger, and they start talking about vultures and shit. But the Lord told us what birds we can and cannot eat, which the Lord fed Moses and the Israelites in the wilderness quail, which quail is chicken. So chicken is not a unclean animal. Let me get that Leviticus. Jake love pigs so much when they try to throw the chicken under the bus, trying to say it's a scavenger, because all Jake do is eat chicken. Verse 12, Leviticus 11 and 12. Whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. All right, now it's finna start talking about the birds. Leviticus 11 and 13. And these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls, which is the birds. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle and the ostrich, the osprey, and the vulture, and the kite after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the night hawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gier eagle, and the stork, and the heron, after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. All fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you. So that's talking about ducks. Ducks' webbed feet. You're not supposed to be eating no damn duck. Daffy ducks. The chicken. Psalms 105. Somewhere in Psalms and 40. The people asked, and he brought quails and satisfied them with the bread of heaven. All right, so the Lord brought, the children of Israel quail in the wilderness. Quail, which is a chicken. Outside of the fowls that the Lord told us not to eat. All right, we can eat, turkey and chicken. All right. He has birds that we can and cannot eat. And that's what Jake failed to realize. But, with that, I'm going to close out, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I'm Tazier Gabar from Prophets of Babylon, Waco, Texas. Under the branch of Prophets of Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation all down to the hopeful elect. I'm going to say Shalom.